Happy 2025! Woo! We made it to 2025, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get it going. What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Gabrielle, the Affordable Fashionista and your internet big sis. And I am back with the first video of 2025, y'all. Like, I cannot believe that 2024 is completely over with. Like, when I tell y'all the year flew, and I know we say that every year, like, dang, we almost here, we almost like in this month, but 2024 really came and did dash, okay? But I'm very, very grateful to have made it to another year. So before we get into my normal fashion content, I've been focusing quite a bit on that, especially in this last year. I just wanted to come check in with y'all. If you're new to my channel, wanted to give you a little bit more insight into who I am, and yeah, let you know about my 2025 goals, some things that I am excited about implementing, some things that I've learned that maybe you can apply to your own life. And yeah, so we're gonna do all that, but we are going to also be productive while we're talking, okay? Because y'all see this head? Something must be done, okay? I have nothing to do today. However, I need to get this head right. So I'm going to try out these Hairology basically flexible curling rods, and we're gonna see how those work. Shout out to my best friend, she bought these for me for Christmas. We're gonna try to get these roots and stuff together, brush out this hair real good, and get me right. But first things first, make sure, Lord, I can't talk. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. 2025 is going to be the year that I hit 1,000 subscribers, okay? I've been doing YouTube for such a long freaking time, and this year has to be the year. So we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers and then some. So make sure that you are a part of the gang, a part of the family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment down below what are some things that you are excited about in the year 2025. All right, I said all my stuff. Now let's get into it. Let's talk. What are some things that I learned in 2024? And I have to say, the number one thing, the most important thing that I learned this year is not to trust people, okay? And I know that might sound bad, and if you would have asked me, like, you know, 2-3 years ago, I would be like, oh, I'm an open book, you know, people need to see transparency, all that different stuff, right? And I'm not gonna lie, like, all of that is, you know, still kind of true for me, but I am learning that there is power in keeping certain things to yourself. There is power in protecting yourself from things that you may not ever actually have to deal with, but it's smart to keep a level of mystery. It's smart to not tell everybody everything. It's smart to keep people at arm's length. It's smart to, once you see that somebody is maybe not mature in a certain area, or you know, they may have some things that they need to work out within themselves, it's smart for you to take a step back and change the way that you interact with that person, right? Because one thing about it, when it comes down to it, when people have to save themselves, they are going to do just that. When people feel like, you know, their best interest is not being taken into account for whatever reason, they're going to do whatever is best for them. So for me, I've just learned that most times keeping things to myself and not assuming that everybody has my best interest at heart, not assuming that, oh, that person would never do that to me. Yeah, I can't do that at this point. And for where I'm going and what I'm trying to do with my life, I can't assume that anymore. So I am just becoming less trusting of people. putting more trust into God, making my circle smaller, and really being selective about who knows what, who gets to do what, who gets to be around me for what, because you just can't trust people, okay? The second thing that I definitely learned this year is that finances are important, okay? Like, I was always one of those people that didn't like to talk about money. I've never been a fan of numbers. Like, it just made me uncomfortable. And as I get older, and get further into, my 30s, I'm starting to realize how important it is to really understand finances, to discipline yourself, and to make certain things a priority. Like, something as simple as credit. Like, when you don't have good credit, you really suffer from that. And I've been blessed to where, my credit hasn't gotten to a place where it's super duper like bad, but it's not where I was like 3-4 years ago, if that makes sense. So just really understanding finances, really understanding the importance of, investing, saving, understanding the importance of, the different things that you don't take into account when you're in your early 20s, a 401k and, all these different things that you hear about, but you don't really, get to the nitty gritty of, I guess, until you get to a certain age. So I am really starting to pay attention to my finances, pay attention to my habits. Like, I kind of already started that process in 2024, but I think 2025 is really like me honing in on what I've learned, what I already know, and really getting myself to a place, just a different place in my life, and really understanding things on a deeper level. Another really big thing that I learned in 2024, and I kind of reiterated this, or really came to a conclusion on it literally in my last session of therapy on Christmas Eve, which, if you don't know, I've been very open about the fact that I do go to therapy specifically to deal with anxiety. So if you are an anxious girly, if mental health is your thing, I'm your girl, okay? We can talk about that. But I think this year I learned that anxiety does not have to rule my life, okay? For a really long time, I just thought that I was going to just be this frazzled, all over the place version of myself. Like, I thought that I was not going to be able to handle stress. I just thought that was just going to be my life, and I'm finally, I definitely feel like I have relapsed a little bit in the last month or two, because I had a lot going on. But I'm so very grateful for my therapist, because she kind of reminded me in that last session that you're still making progress, and what you are trying to do is rewire your brain that has been working that way for years. I didn't start therapy until I was about 29, 30 years old, right? So for a majority of my life, I have been working with being anxious, and now I'm trying to, again, rewire my brain after years of doing that. So it's okay for you to have moments where you feel like you relapse. It's okay for you to have moments where you maybe might go back to bad habits, as long as you don't stay there, right? So for the first time in a really long time, I really do believe that I have the potential to change. I have the tools and the resources to apply to my life, excuse me, so that I don't have to live in this anxious state that I have lived in for however long. I think the last most important thing that I learned in 2024, there's a lot, but I want to keep this video not, you know, super long. But I also learned that it's okay for you to say no. I struggle with saying no for such a long doggone time, and I don't know if it's because I'm in my 30s now, but honey, I am okay with telling people, hey, I can't come to that event. I will send a gift. Hey, I don't want to do that today. I really just want to rest. Like, I'm getting more and more comfortable as the years pass with being able to tell people I don't have the capacity to do something. Now, granted, I still feel a little guilty about it, but the fact that I'm even able to say no, I can't do it, is progress, right? So if you are a young adult, I encourage you to learn how to say no as soon as possible, because there are so many things that I feel like I could have avoided if I had just learned how to say no, if I had just learned how to you know, address what my boundaries are and stick to the boundaries, right? So definitely learn that it's okay for me to say no, that the world is not going to implode, and that people that truly love you, people that truly want you in their life, and people that know you, like if you know me in real life, you know that I go above and beyond for people. I give when I don't have it. I go when I don't feel like it. And I've been doing that for years upon years upon years upon years, and it started to weigh on me. So I've learned that if a person loves you, they're going to be okay with you exercising your boundaries, with you saying, hey, I can't do that. Obviously, if you have people around you that you want to keep around you, you know, you want to exercise the no's wisely, right? So what I mean by that is, if you have a friend that, you know, maybe they are in the process of getting married or something, maybe you can't make it to every event that they have, but, you know, at least try to make it to 2 out of the 3, right? But, you know, one of those events, it's okay for you to say, hey, I'm so sorry, I can't make it, I need to rest, or I need to deal with this thing. And that person should be able to still love you and still have your back regardless of that one missed event, right? So definitely learned how to say no, and the world is still here. The world didn't end because I said some things that I am really excited about implementing in 2025. I have to say I am very excited to continue to grow my relationship with God. I feel like in 2024 my prayer life really got better. You know, I wasn't as disciplined as far as reading my word as I would like to be, but I'm just excited for a chance to continue to get to know him. If you didn't know, I'm a church kid, I'm a pastor's kid, so I've been in church literally my entire life. Like, I was born on Wednesday, and I was in church on Sunday. So I have had you know, a foundation and a basis, but I think as an adult, you know, once, you know, your parents kind of let you go and let you do your thing, it's kind of up to you to continue to maintain that relationship, right? So I am just excited to continue to grow with him, to continue to get to know him on a deeper level, and, you know, just get my life in order with the Lord, child, okay? Like, if you, again, are a young person, I think one of the best things you can do is create a relationship with the Lord and cultivate that relationship with the Lord, right? That is going to be your saving grace, especially now. There's so much stuff going on around us. You really don't know up from down anymore. So I feel like you need that relationship with the Lord. You need to know him. You need to have him in your life, so that he can lead you, he can guide you, he can protect you, okay? And you can lean on him. Because I mean, like I said earlier in the video, like, you really can't trust a whole lot of people. It's not a whole lot of people that are truly friends these days, that truly care about you, that truly want the best for you, and he does. So go get you a relationship with the Lord. This is going left already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to try to put some loose curls in my hair with this Chi flat iron, and then I'm going to follow it up with the longer version of this that just allows you to wrap all the hair around. So yeah, all right, let's get back to the video. Another thing that I'm really excited about for 2025 is simply just enjoying my life. Like, I have just not been myself. Like, if you would have talked to me in 2018, I feel like I was a completely different person then, and I was younger. There's been a lot of things that have happened. There's been a lot of growth, but I just loved that part of me that was a free spirit, that, you know, really just loved life, loved going out, loved adventures, loved being with people. I just feel like I need to get back to her and enjoying myself, and, you know, being pretty, you know, curling my hair like I'm doing right now, like putting on makeup again. Like, I used to love makeup. I used to love makeup, nails, everything. And none of those things went away. I just feel like I was put in positions where I wasn't able to really be my true self, and now I'm like, look, I don't care what position I'm in, I'm going to try to always keep that about myself, because it's what makes me happy, right? It's what makes Gabby Gabby. So definitely looking forward to getting back to that, getting back to enjoying clothes, getting back to enjoying makeup, getting back to, you know, doing things that I would normally do. I literally was just telling my friend, like, I really want to start going back to putting together cute outfits on Fridays for work, because on Fridays we don't necessarily have to be in workwear attire. Like, we can wear jeans or whatever, but, you know, we can also, you know, if we want to put on a nice sweater or something like that. And I really want to get back into, you know, really putting together outfits, being cute, you know, on Fridays, even if I don't have anything planned. So I'm just excited about that, man. I know that may not seem like nothing big to anybody, but like I said, I have really not been myself these last few years, and life is short. We don't know what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, who it's gonna happen to. So I want to live while I can. Probably the last thing that I am looking forward to in 2025 is I am looking forward to doubling down on this content, baby. Like, I've been growing my following on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, go to the description box. I will have my name linked. But yeah, I just feel like I've been doing social media since, okay, hold on, camera. All right, let's get it together, camera, now. I've been doing social media since 2014. It is now 2025, so you do the math. And I just feel like this is where I belong. I literally have both of my degrees in communications. I have been in front of a camera for years. My original goal was to do broadcasting, to be in front of a camera. So I just feel like I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be doing this in addition to the other projects that I have. And yeah, I just don't want to waste anything. I don't want to waste any talents. I don't want to waste, you know, no moments for myself. So I feel like this is the freaking time. So I'm about to capitalize on it, you know. And like I said in the last, you know, clip, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know, you know, what life is going to bring. So I'm just, you know, trying to make the best of everything. Y'all, I know I'm not curling my hair the like correct way, but baby, I'm just trying to get some type of curl in it so I can get to the next thing. But yeah, excited for all those things. Okay, y'all, didn't want to make this video too long, but that is pretty much it for today. Once again, make sure that you comment down below. Tell me some of your 2025 goals, things that you are excited for this year. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm super excited to continue to create content, to continue to grow the gang, the family. And if you haven't already, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around and you know, have a happy, safe, incredible new year. I'm looking forward to meeting more of you guys, learning more about you, and helping you to learn more about me. All right. Okay, y'all, I will see you guys on the next video. Once again, happy new year, and let's go.